Back live with you tonight on In Focus, and thanks for staying on. Former Elias Motsoaledi local municipality mayor Julia Mathebe and former municipal manager Minah Maredi will return to court to face corruption charges in March next year. This after they were granted 30,000 rands bail each over their role in the investment of municipal funds in the failed VBZ Mutual Bank. The Hawks pounced on Mathebe, now the mayor of Sekhukhune District Municipality, on allegations that she was instrumental in the VBZ Bank transaction and that she received gratification to the tune of over 300,000 rands. The Hawks are investigating unlawful investments made by municipalities into the defunct Venda Building Society Mutual Bank in 2014. We're now joined by ANC Limpopo spokesperson Machaka Mathole to discuss how the party is going to ensure accountability amongst members accused of wrongdoing that cost municipalities millions when the bank collapsed. Machaka, good evening. Good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. Give us your own analysis of the situation on the arrest of the mayor of Sekhukhune, and as a party in the province, how are you analyzing the situation?
Look, I must indeed confirm that the provincial leadership of the ANC have received a report that the regional chairperson of the ANC in Sekhukhune region, who is as well as the mayor of Sekhukhune District Municipality, was actually arrested and appeared before the court of law, and the matter has been remanded for further investigation. As an organization, we note these developments. However, we are not in a good position to begin to deal with merits and demerits of the matter. We are going to allow the law to take its course, and we are pleading with all South Africans to respect the principle of innocent until proven guilty, as well as the ANC policy on step aside as far as this matter is concerned. And we're supporting all the law enforcement agencies that are hard at work in making sure that they unearth the truth relating to the collapse of the VBS. And we are in support of all efforts to make sure that whoever that is responsible for the collapse of the bank fully take responsibility and face the full might of the law.
So are you saying that now that the matter has been served before our courts and the individuals have been released on bail but have been formally charged, the instruction from the, well, it's not an instruction, I suppose, as based on the resolution, step-aside resolution, it is expected that this individual will now voluntarily step aside?
Of course, as you are aware that the ANC has a decision, particularly from the National Executive Committee, that any leaders of the ANC that are accused and that are charged and are appearing before various competent court of law, once that process begins, such particular leaders are required to relinquish their position. So I can confirm with you that indeed it's our expectation that Comrade Julia Mathebe will step aside as a regional chairperson of the ANC's Sekhukhune region, as well as the mayor of Sekhukhune District Municipality, up until this matter that is before the court is finalized.
So you will still enforce the step-aside rule, even though, as you're going to conference, you do feel that it needs to be changed, in fact, maybe even completely scrapped?
Look, even if it is our desire as a province to do away with a step-aside policy, but we concede that at this stage it is still applicable and will apply it up until the National Conference decide otherwise, we still remain firm as a province that the ANC could actually use the provisions of the Constitution to deal with any member or any leader who is found in the wrong side of the law, other than the use of a step-aside policy. You will understand that our position as Limpopo would not just wake up and begin to make a call to do away with step-aside. It was guided by multiple factors, and at the center was the inconsistent application of the rule. So no matter how good the rule may be, if it is not consistently applied to all the entire membership is as easy as nothing.
So part of what you're saying as Limpopo is that should the matters of the court not be finalized timeously, those who are on a step aside should be reinstated. Is that the approach and the position you're going to take with the mayor of Sekhukhune?
Look, we are anticipating that the matter should reach finality at some point. It can't be indefinite forever. Our expectation is that justice needs to run its course, but it should run its course in a manner that it doesn't give any perception, either within the party and outside the party, that this rule is used solemnly in order to deal with political issues in the African National Congress. We may not enter into the merits and demerits of the matter at this stage. However, it is our wish that soon as possible this matter and any other matters that are pending before the court of law relating to VPS ought to be speedily finalized so that there is justice, so that there is certainty and there is finality.
Yeah. The mayor faces serious charges. I mean, charges of corruption, money laundering, and contravention of the Municipal Finance Management Act, as well as the Banks Act. If we look at what the Hawks are saying, it's alleged that close to 190 million possibly could have been invested in this bank. How are you going to ensure that your deployees as the ANC in the province do not behave in this manner going forward?
Look, the ANC in the province of Limpopo has made a call to all its representatives across that we're pleading with them that as and when that they make certain decisions in their areas of responsibility, they must make sure that such decisions are done within the confines of the law. And we will not support any decisions that is in contravention of the law. We have already made our own reservation as far as the outcomes of audits of various municipalities and departments are concerned. We have already made our view as far as non-spending is concerned, and therefore any of the deployees who are not able to live up to the expectation of the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC will certainly have to take responsibility for such failure.
Machaka, appreciate your time. Thank you very much for your intervention and enlightening us this afternoon. ANC Limpopo spokesperson Machaka Mathole.